I'm Dakota, and I'm one of the community managers at FAPvoice.com, and I'm also one of the creators of the YouTube channel FAPulousTV. Back in 2011, I had just graduated from college with a degree in biology, but in addition to receiving a diploma, I also got a familial adenomatous polyposis diagnosis shortly thereafter. Yeah, that sort of came out of left field. Despite the fact that FAP is hereditary, I had no history of it in my family, and it just spontaneously started with me. Retrospectively looking back, there were sort of some hints that maybe I had FAP, but FAP notoriously initially presents pretty innocuously. So I had a sebaceous cyst on my forehead removed when I was 18, and when I started college, I noticed that my stool had started becoming more liquidy, but I had also just started college and all of a sudden was having ice cream for breakfast every day, so I sort of attributed it to that. But by the end of college, I was going to the bathroom a lot more frequently, and it started to become evident that I needed to get this checked out. So I scheduled an appointment with a GI doctor who did a hemocolt test, which came back positive, which meant that I had blood in my stool. Which is what prompted the doctor to have me schedule a colonoscopy. He thought I might have had celiac disease, but I remember that the earliest I could schedule the colonoscopy was 3 months from then, so they clearly didn't think it was an emergency. About 2 weeks after that appointment, I ended up in the ER due to severe fatigue, and the ER doctor said I was anemic and should get some iron supplements, then that I'd be as good as new. But the one plus side of that ER visit was I was able to push up my colonoscopy to the next day. And the second that they inserted the scope, it was pretty clear that I had FAP. My colon was carpeted in over 100,000 polyps. In fact, later I was told that I had a colon that was one for the textbooks, so that's an accomplishment. Of course, we waited for pathology and later had genetic testing that confirmed I have the APC mutation. And all of a sudden I went from being this young invincible to having a rare disease I couldn't pronounce. Reluctantly, in September of 2011, I had surgery to remove my colon and most of my rectum and create a J-pouch. And in December of that year, I had the reversal surgery. But initially, I really wanted nothing to do with this disease, but my research Google-loving side prevailed and compelled me to try and look up anything I could about the disease. But back when I was diagnosed, a whole 5 years ago, something like FAPvoice didn't exist. And I actually, in fact, remember actively wishing that there was this space online that just consolidated everything about FAP all under one roof. And the fact that there wasn't sort of served as the impetus for me to create my YouTube channel, because I just wanted to start strengthening and creating a community for FAP online, and provide a friendly face, friendly or creepy, you can decide, for someone who is newly diagnosed with FAP to come across when they were looking up the disease. But now, someone who's newly diagnosed with FAP looking up the disease is going to come across something totally new and incredible in the form of FAPvoice. It's like everything that I wanted when I was diagnosed. It brings together all of the clinical trials, the research papers, creates a forum for people with FAP to connect. All under one space in the internet. That's just phenomenal. That's one of the reasons I'm so excited to connect with you over on FAPvoice.com and start discovering all these resources and further strengthening the FAP community. Because just who knows what the landscape is going to look like for that FAP patient 5 years from now who's looking up the disease, just given how much change has happened since I was diagnosed. So yeah, let's definitely connect over at FAPvoice.com. I can't wait to see you there. I was going to give one piece of advice. It would be that if you don't want to connect with people with FAP right now, that is totally okay. That's exactly how I felt when I was diagnosed. I only ask that you just give yourself the option of reevaluating, 6 months from now, a year from now, a year from that year. just, leave that option of connecting with people open. For me, I really credit my ability to survive with FAP up until now to two things, one of which has been just staying up to date with what's going on with the disease, and then just connecting with other people who get what it's like to live with chronic illness or to live with FAP and a desmoid tumor, which I also have. So yeah, whether you're just right now lurking in the background, of Rare Courage, seeing what's going on, or watching a few YouTube videos on Rare Curate, or if you're actively engaged in a conversation on Rare Courage, I hope our paths will cross on FAPvoice.